So hi guys, my name is Adrian, and in today's lightning talk, I'll be talking about how to create your own fingerstyle guitar arrangements. So what is fingerstyle guitar? Fingerstyle guitar is essentially combining the rhythm and the melody of a song into a single musical composition on a guitar. So just to demonstrate this for you, I'm going to play a few bars of Sunday Morning arranged for fingerstyle. So today, we'll walk through how to play Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. The first step in arranging your fingerstyle guitar song is knowing the song by heart. Why? Because, like I said, the two essential components of a fingerstyle guitar song is both the rhythm and the melody. And if you know the song by heart, trying to figure out how those two mingle together would be so much easier. So yeah, there's really not much to do here, just need to listen to the song a lot. So listen to it while you're working, listen to it before you go to sleep, sing it while in the shower. Just know the song by heart. So after knowing the song by heart, the next part is trying to find out the chords of the song. So this is the rhythm component of the arrangement. So there are a couple of ways of doing this, but the easiest would be to just jump into the internet and search in Ultimate Guitar the chords for the song. But if you're the type of person who likes to figure things out by yourself, you could just go to YouTube or go to Spotify and try to feel out the chords from there. You just need to trust your ear, which is a very good training as well when you're doing these kinds of things. So after you figure out the chords, what you need to do next is to know when to play the chords in accordance with the melody. So it's like a synchronization thing. The easiest way to do this would be to just sing along while you're playing the chords. So the chords for Thinking Out Loud is G, B over G, C, and D. So just try to sing the song while you're playing those chords, and you're going to get a feel of how both of them mesh together. So let's try it out. And I apologize in advance because I'm not really a singer, but I'm going to do my best. When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet. So it's important to pay attention to when the melody comes in while you're playing the chords. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? If you're like me and you don't have the lyrics memorized inside your head, one thing that you could also do is just kind of hum it instead of singing it. So something like that. Just get into synchronizing the rhythm with the melody. Once you're done with that, the step 3 is trying to play out the melody in your guitar. So the Filipino term would be kapa. I'm not really sure how that translates to English, but yeah, essentially kailangan mong kapain yung melody sa guitar mo. And there's no really clear-cut way of doing this. It's just really a matter of trusting your ear and a lot of practice. Practice is really important. So yeah, you could just go da 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 da. Play the song in your head, and then just try to find where it is on the guitar. So it's like. So it's like you kind of feel things along the way, right? And you're just going to refine note by note. Let's try it again. Something like that. And then you progress with the song doing that again and again until you get to the end, essentially. So it's just a matter of grit and perseverance. And when you get too frustrated, take a break. One thing that really helps in doing this part is knowing the scales of the key that your song is in. So for example, the Thinking Out Loud is in the key of C, but I can play it like a G here because I have my kappa on my 5th fret. So I'm just going to talk about it like it's in the key of G because it's easier to discuss because of the shapes. So in the key of G, in the scale of G, the notes that you have are G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. So once you know those notes, more often than not, so maybe like 90% of the time, the melody of the song will fall under those notes. So it's like you have the entire set of notes. You can already eliminate most of the notes that aren't part of that scale, and then just try to feel out the melody of the song. Subukan nyo lang kapain yung song from those notes. So now, step 4 comes the fun part. So you know the rhythm, you know the chords, and then you also know the melody. Now is the part where fingerstyle really comes to life, and that's the part when we're going to combine the melody and the chords at the same time. So when you're just starting out, an easy way to do this is by just using the bass notes of the chords you're supposed to use. So again, the chords of thinking out loud for the verse are G, B over G, C, and D. So we're just going to use G, B, C, D. We're just going to use those 4 notes again and again with a verse. And then we're just going to try to play the melody that we learned in the previous step along with those bass notes. So let's try it out. Start out slowly. So as you can see, we didn't do anything fancy. We're just playing the melody with the bass notes, and it already sounds like really good, right? It already sounds what's the modern parlance? It already sounds legit, right? Pero in order to make it sound more legit, you can actually play the entire chords once you become a little bit more comfortable with just playing the bass notes and the melody. Now you need to play the chords along with the melody. So let's try that out. Same concept, just now we're trying to add more notes to make the sound more rich. Okay. So yeah, that's basically it. Once you get the technical side out of the way, the rest just becomes interpretation. So just to be able to demonstrate this entire concept from the beginning, I'm going to try to play Thinking Out Loud from verse to chorus. So yeah, that's basically it. Just to recap the steps, number 1, know the song by heart. Number 2, know the chords and how it synchronizes with the melody. Number 3, play out the melody in the guitar, or since I can't find a better word for it in English, kapain nyo yung notes ng melody sa gitara. And number 4, play them both together. And just a bonus, number 5, have fun with it. As in, seriously, for people like me who really can't sing very well, it's the closest thing that I can have in terms of being able to sing out the song. So for me, it's really fun because it's like when you're playing things by the guitar, you're not really limited to what you can do with your voice, right? So it's like if gusto niyo baguhin ng onte yung melody, you can. If gusto mo may parang percussion kayo, you can. If you want to add legato, yung pag-slide, you can also do that. Like, parang ganon, diba? So, really, the world is your oyster. You can do anything with it. And that's the reason why I like fingerstyle guitar so much. Ano pa ba dito sa notes ko? Oh, yeah. It gets a little bit frustrating in the start, lalo na if you're not the type who's used to trying to figure things out, trying to figure out the notes by yourself. But the more songs that you learn, it gets so much easier. And if you're really stuck on how to do the arrangements, because the guitar, diba, there's so many possibilities. Like I can play a D here, but I can also play a D here, but I can also play a D here. So it's like, what do I use? If you're having that kind of trouble, it's like, first advice would be to experiment. Number 2, there are a lot of free fingerstyle guitar arrangements out there on YouTube, wherein they kind of walk you through step by step, note per note. It's a good place to start if you're kind of having trouble figuring stuff out by yourself. And you're going to learn a lot from those if you really want to do it. So, yeah. I hope this short tutorial helped. I hope your ears aren't hurt by my singing, and jamming tayo when quarantine stops. Thanks a lot, guys.